We are facing a huge issue in North America as we sleepwalk towards the future. Majority of individuals see having immediate access to savings as far more important than putting money aside for their retirement. And with the decline of pensions offered by their employers, this is creating a long-term problem. A lot of individuals see little reward in tying up funds for 30 years with a distant and uncertain financial future that is constantly being eroded by rising costs. The fundamental problem with saving is that if you are 35 today, it's going to be 30 years before you can touch it. That's just insane, particularly when you are struggling with very high housing prices and college debts. When my parents were in their 20s, their goal was to not have a mortgage, and borrowing a couple $1,000s for a home seemed ludicrous. Today, the long-term objective is to aim to be debt-free by the time they hit retirement, nothing else. And we're seeing that even today, that's not necessarily coming true. Like a water leak, individuals will generally take the path of least resistance and do what is easiest. When you have a mortgage, paying it is automatic. It comes out of your bank account every week or month, whether you want it to or not. In years gone by, when individuals had pension plans to contribute to, it was easy because the deduction came off your paycheck and your employer topped it up and managed it for you. But in 2013, saving for retirement has become more complicated and difficult to understand, while things like high-speed internet, digital cable, and smartphones have become easier and easier to access, as well as come out of your bank accounts. We are on the precipice of the greatest retirement crisis in the history of the world. In the decades to come, we will witness millions of elderly individuals, the boomers and others, slipping into poverty, waiting for the government to come to the rescue. Too poor to retire will become the new normal for many. Individuals on the verge of retirement today with poorly funded retirement accounts wish they had a traditional pension. Due to a number of reasons, few workers still have access to an employer-sponsored retirement plan that will provide guaranteed payments for the rest of their lives. Canadian banks and other financial wizards behind the past 3 decades of investment innovation will downplay just how bad things already are because they still want you to line up at their branch the last week of February like well-trained drones to make your annual last-minute RRSP contribution. Don Miguel Ruiz, in his book, The Fifth Agreement, discusses why to be skeptical but learn to listen. The Fifth Agreement uses doubt as a tool to discern the truth. By being skeptical, we don't believe every message we hear. It really is a staggering question. What if everything we've been taught about financial matters is dead wrong? There are no secrets that the wealthy are aware of. They just know how to ask different questions and be skeptical about the answers in order to make a difference. You too can take advantage of the options available to create your own personal pension plan to secure your paycheck for life.